The video I made yesterday was in the context to anti-Blackness affecting the majority of California, and this was one of the comments I received. The Bay Area is completely different than living in LA, and I'm going to tell you why. If there's one city that deserves a phenomenal marketing award, it's San Francisco. It feels like people have completely forgotten all the horrific things that the city of San Francisco did, not only to Black people, but also to Asian people. Did you know that one of the first Oriental schools was opened in the city of San Francisco, specifically for the Chinese, Japanese, and Koreans? San Francisco was essentially the roadmap for the American government to impose segregation across the United States. The book, The Color of Law, is about segregation in San Francisco, and the reason the author chooses San Francisco is because it's known and presented as one of the most inclusive and liberal spaces in America. I once read somewhere that this historian said that inclusion can sometimes just undermine the activism of marginalized groups. And honestly, we kind of see that today because with everything that was happening with Black Lives Matter, you see all these companies now doing inclusion, but they're really not including anybody. They're really still not being diverse. They're just able to use this buzzword to bypass what they actually need to do. San Francisco is no exception. California is no exception. Another thing that I wanted to point out is a lot of Black people say like, oh, move to Oakland. Oakland is where all the Black people are. People are not moving to Oakland because they thought of this like fresh idea to live in this city where like there's more Black people. In my master's program, my professor always used to say, it's not by original idea, it's by design. People living in Oakland is not by an original idea, it's by design. The way that San Francisco was segregated, majority of African Americans back in the 1940s and 50s lived in Richmond and Oakland, California. I'm telling you, if you have not read this book, read this book. Other books that helped me open my eyes are The New Jim Crow, as well as Caste. I started the affirmative action debate, but I never finished it. But honestly, all these books kind of just broadened my perspective and opened my eyes to the reality of just America.